That is quite spicy. It's hitting the back of my throat now. They keep adding more spice to my food. Hi guys, so today I'm going to explore Kolhapur. It's a city in Maharashtra. We only have one day here, so we're going to see how much we can explore in one day, and I'll let you know if I think it's worth visiting or not. So we've just ridden our bike over here. This is the new palace. We've just parked up now and we're going to go take a wander around. First thing I can tell you about Kolhapur is that the traffic is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mental.
Poor Josh having to drive, like I could not drive through here. I actually think it might be worse than Bangalore. What do you think, traffic-wise?
Same.
Bangalore was busy with people on the road, but there seems to be people moving in every single direction. So we just went and bought our tickets as well. It was 80 rupees each. Now for Indians it's 40 rupees for an adult, but we get the foreigner price, which you find basically everywhere in India. Foreigners have to pay more than Indian nationals. Sometimes it's only a little bit more, sometimes it can be more than double the price, so 80 rupees wasn't too bad. And we're just gonna head in now. So this palace is the residence of the Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaja, who was the founder of the Marathi Empire. This place started construction in 1877 and was finished in 1884, so it took 7 years to build this palace. You have to leave your shoes outside the palace. So I'm just gonna leave them there while we go inside. We did manage to get our shoes back. Just come out from the palace. Unfortunately, you can't film anything inside the palace, but it was very interesting to walk around. There were rooms filled with paintings. There was another room filled with all the arms, the swords and the guns and the cannons that they would have used. There was also a taxidermy room in there. There was so many animals that had been taxidermied and just placed into this room. I'm actually a big fan of taxidermy. However, it did make me a little bit sad to see, because there wasn't just like one tiger, there was a whole family, including the cubs and everything, and a whole family of bears, and it did make me kind of sad to see. But I think for 80 rupees you definitely get your money's worth inside. There is a lot to see, and it's definitely worth coming for a visit if you're in Kolhapur or if you're nearby. So we're just going to take a walk around the gardens outside, and then we're going to go head for some lunch, I think. Beware, if you're a tourist, if you're a foreigner and you look like a foreigner, you will be asked for a lot of pictures. We have been surrounded by a lot of locals asking for selfies. I think they're just interested to get to know you and your culture. And I don't mind taking pictures with people, but it does get a bit much. You have to know when to say, sorry, but that's enough. Because we've just left the palace now. We're going to head out for some misal, which is a spicy dish from Maharashtra. I think I found a nice little cafe that's got good reviews on authentic misal, so we're going to go there. So we're here at the Bavad Misal, place where they sell the misal. So they don't have an actual menu, but they have this QR code that you can scan. But we've just ordered the misal, the special misal, so we're going to see how that comes out. I don't really know what to expect. I don't really know what this dish is going to taste like, how spicy it's going to be, but I'm looking forward to trying it. Here it is, here's the misal and the bread. Ready to try it. That is quite spicy. It's not insanely spicy, but a bit more than I'm used to. It's hitting the back of my throat now. Apparently they made it non-spicy for us, so
spicy? Spicy? Make it spicy? Please. Yes. Just like spicy.
A little bit, yeah.
Just mix it well.
Yeah, mix it well. Okay, so apparently that wasn't spicy, but he's just added some spice in there. So I'm gonna see what this is like. Still not too bad, surprisingly. I'm not the best at handling spice, but this is quite manageable. But I do think he made it a lot less spicy for me. So the thing is, he keeps coming round and asking if we want it more spicy, and Josh keeps saying yes because he likes spicy food. But then they assume that I also want it more spicy, so they keep adding more spice to my food as well. So I ended up tapping out, and the lovely waiter brought me curd and sugar to try and quell the heat of the food. And that was only 213 rupees for all of that. So that was my first time trying misal. The food was so good. It wasn't too bad in the beginning, it wasn't too spicy. But then they kept offering us more spicy sauce, and Josh kept saying yes because he likes spicy food. But then they assumed that meant yes for me too. And I can't handle it the same that he can. So by the end it was quite hard for me to take. But it was really good. Definitely recommend trying that when you're in Maharashtra. And the service in there was so good. They were so friendly, kept offering us more curry, more bread and more drinks. It was a lovely place to eat, and I'd definitely recommend it. So apparently where we went to eat is where all the famous Bollywood actors and actresses go to eat when they're in Maharashtra. So I didn't know that. We got speaking to this man that was outside and he was explaining it to us. But it makes sense because the food there was so good and the service was amazing. The waiters and the cooks were so friendly. They were just willing to help us with anything we wanted, anything we needed in there. So we've had our lunch and we're now heading to the Sri Mahalakshmi Devi temple, which is only about a 10-minute walk. So we're just heading there now. This is the entrance to the temple here. As you can see, there's loads of stands outside for people to buy bracelets, food, things for devotion. Okay, once again we have to leave our shoes, and I hope I see you again. So this is the Hindu temple Mahalakshmi. It was built in the 12th century and is dedicated to the goddess Lakshmi, who's the goddess of wealth and good fortune in Hinduism. So this temple is kind of well known for all of the delicate carvings that are on the outside. Ordinarily I would go inside of the temple, but this is the queue starting all the way over there to go inside. Okay, 2 seconds. And that is the entrance over there. So I don't know if I'm gonna wait to go in today. Been reunited with my shoes again. Josh has just bought some new sandals from this lovely sandal store. Unfortunately, we didn't go inside the temple, but as you can see, it was really busy there. I think we went at 5 p.m, which is a very popular devotional time for the Hindus, so we didn't plan it very well. I could have waited in line to go inside, but A, I didn't want to wait that long, and B, I feel a bit bad going inside when I know that everyone's waiting to do their devotions. But it was still amazing to look at from the outside. The stonework and the carving on the outside of the temples that they have are just incredible. It just makes me wonder how long it must take to do that and how skilled these people must be to have made these temples. So glad that we visited. Definitely worth a visit if you're in Kolhapur. Overall, I've really enjoyed this city. I think it's been great. I definitely recommend coming here if you're in the area, if you're near to Kolhapur. Worth coming to have a visit for the palace, try the food, see the temple, and walk around the streets, get a feel for the culture here. So glad that we decided to come. So in my next video, we're going to be heading further into Maharashtra. We're going to be heading into a hill station in Maharashtra, so stay tuned for that one. Thanks for watching this video.